Today we're going to talk about autumn or fall fragrances for this year. So if you're looking to smell extra luxurious and special, then make sure you keep on watching. Hello, my name's Amanda, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, you're truly appreciated, and if you are new, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you leave a comment, and also follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of outfit photos and also my sense of the day over there, and it's a lot more personal. So if you want to get to know me a little bit more, make sure you follow me on there. Also, I apologize because these last weeks I haven't been very active. I had a few days off and I enjoyed it offline a little bit more. So yeah, but let's get right into the content. I'm really excited for the last half of the year. Let's do the most with the fragrances, and I'm sure there's one for everyone here. Basically, there's some softer fragrances because you asked me for it, and some stronger ones, as you know me, but nevertheless they're all really beautiful and you're gonna smell luxurious. So let's start off with the softer ones. I'm gonna show you this one, which is the Trussardi Levi di Milano, and it's the Limitless Shopping Via della Spiga one. So this one I've talked about in my previous vlog, and I think this is a perfect all year round fragrance, but I also think this would be an amazing fall fragrance, especially going over into fall. And what is beautiful about this fragrance is it's so gorgeous. So this is a floral oriental musky fragrance. Don't be afraid by the fact that it's musky because it's a softer fragrance, and there's a honey note in it that you can really smell. This makes it so sophisticated. This reminds me of the fragrance that hotels have in the lobby, like so good. It smells very cozy, elegant, and it gives you a feeling of, yeah, it's such a beautiful fragrance, and I really love the honey note. It's not a strong honey note, so it's not like, for example, the Hairperfume, but it's a honey note in combination with some florals that is absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for a autumn fragrance but you're looking for something a little bit more softer, then this one would be great. The next softer one is still in its box, and it is the Haramain Junoon Noir. This one for me was a surprise because it is a Middle Eastern brand, so I was expecting something extremely strong. But this one is a very soft oriental fragrance. I know there is a situation where we say we should stop saying oriental fragrances, and so I will try not to say it anymore, but I will try to keep it as woody or Middle Eastern or ambery scent. So yeah, this is a very ambery scent. It has really beautiful notes in there. As always, I'm gonna put the notes right over here if I don't mention them. And what I love about this is that it is a very soft fragrance. So it is present, but it is soft. So if you're looking for something that is also appropriate for the office, anything for me is appropriate at the office, because you know, I don't really care, but I understand that some people do. So this one would be a great option. I heard a lot of people compare this to Dama Bianca from Xerjoff, and I haven't smelled that one. So in case that is your fragrance to go, maybe this one would be a great option since it's a lot cheaper, and it is a 75 ml and a beautiful bottle as well. So these are my two top choices for the fragrances that are a little bit more softer for autumn, and then we go into the selection that is a little bit more stronger, but let's get right into the stronger selection. So I'm starting off with my new favorite, which is the Bleu Turqoise from Armani. And you all know by now that I love this fragrance. This is a wow fragrance for me, an absolute stunner. It is a very aquatic, woody, incense kind of fragrance, but don't be scared by the incense part because this one reminds me of a spa at the ocean, and you can smell the ocean air. And the best of it is the dry down, because it dries down into a salty vanilla, and it just gives you this mysterious sultry kind of touch. So if that's what you want to portray, then this is your go-to. What I love about this as well is that it is my absolute most long-lasting favorite I own. It lasts around 24 hours on the skin, so we say no more. The next one is also from Armani Privé, and it's the Rose dArabie, and this one has been a favorite since almost 10 years. And yes, nothing beats this perfume in terms of rose perfumes. If you know a rose oud perfume that comes close to this, that you think is even better, then you have to let me know, because I just am in love with this perfume since years. The lasting power is not as good as the Armani Bleu Turqoise, but it's still a very good lasting power. This one is a very expensive rose oud combination. This one reminds me of Dubai. This one reminds me of pure elegance. This one gives me the feeling of a metropolitan city in combination with a Middle Eastern feel to it. It's an absolutely beautiful perfume and one of my all-time favorite rose perfumes, and it's just perfect for autumn and winter. The next one is also a new one to my collection. It's Stricnina by Canto by Terenzi, and this one, as you probably know, has the Terenzi DNA, so it is it's a little bit similar to Kirke, but this one is less sweet. It has a little bit of spiciness in there, and it's a very sultry fragrance. So this one would be a perfect date night fragrance. I think I even mentioned it there, but I think this one would just be amazing in colder weather. I think the notes of this perfume would even come out better in colder weather. I see me wearing this at winter and like autumn date nights. Here in Switzerland, we love to go for fondue and raclette, starting off in autumn, more so over in winter. But since we didn't have really a summer, we should probably, enjoy our autumn even more. So this one would be one that I would wear on an evening, like with my boo, or even at a birthday, or what COVID allows. But even at home, it's a beautiful, beautiful, sultry, sensual fragrance. It's perfect all year round, but I think this would be even more great in autumn. I also like this to wear this in summer, but sometimes the crispiness, cold weather just brings out something nice, and it can get really cold in here in autumn already. The next one is Sweetie Aoud, and I was waiting for this one to wear and enjoy. I actually already wore this a little bit, but I just think that this one is a standout winter and autumn fragrance. And this one is not your average oud. This one is a very luxurious oud, and what is really special about it is the bakery accord. So when you first spray it, you really feel like you are in a bakery, and then as soon as it goes over into these notes that are a little bit more spicy, you feel like you're in a spice bazaar in Marrakesh. And what I want to mention about this one, it is very spicy and has a cardamom notes in it, so on me it does smell spicy. This is not like a round oud fragrance with some gourmand notes at the base. It is, for me, a little bit more on the spicier side, so that's why I could also see why a lot of people say that this is a very unisex fragrance. This is not like any oud fragrance I own, and I think this is a masterpiece. I wouldn't wear it all the time. I have to be in the mood in wearing something a little bit more spicy, but what I love is like when you wear it during the day, sometimes this bakery note comes and hits you. I wished though that this bakery note was a little bit more stronger on my skin for longer, but nevertheless this is an absolutely stunning perfume. The next one that I will enjoy this winter, I'm already in winter. We're gonna do a winter perfume haul. Why am I so stuck in winter? Anyways, for me, I have to be honest with you, for me, autumn and winter is like almost the same. Like I'm a summer kind of girl. I love summer. Like if it's for me, I would just have summer 11 and a half months of the year, and then I would just have like 2 weeks Christmas time, where we play Frank Sinatra, some blues, some soul music. That's all I live for in winter, but the rest, I'm a good, I don't need really cold weather. I'm not a fan of it. But anyways, the good part is that you can dress nice. I prefer summer fashion as well, but nice coats, nice boots when there's no snow, and some nice perfumes. That's the positive part of it. But yeah, let's go back to the perfume. So this is the Roja perfume Enigma for Femme, also known as Creation E in the US, I believe. And this one as well is a stunning fragrance for the winter and autumn time, especially for autumn, and I really, really enjoyed this one. I have said to you before that I start to enjoy this more and more because I feel like this is a fragrance that grew on me. It has a mature smell, and like I always like to mention, for me, Roja gives me the feeling of royal, aristocratic feel. So this is a very classic, mature, very beautiful fragrance. If you're not so much into vintage, mature kind of fragrances, then maybe this is not for you. But I really, really enjoyed this, and I think this is a fragrance that grew on me a lot, and I definitely will wear this. I also like to layer this as well. When you spray a Roja perfume, make sure you wait a little bit, because I feel like the true beauty comes in after waiting a few moments. The next one for this autumn is Lira, which I purchased after I purchased the Hairperfume in collaboration with Italica. So if you haven't checked out the collaboration video, make sure you do. Also make sure you check out her channel. You probably already know her. Super aesthetic feel to her videos, and such a really nice girl. And yeah, so this is Lira. This is a lemon cookie Madeleine perfume. If you don't know about Madeleines, you missed out, okay? These are buttery, like, dessert cakes that are just amazing next to coffee. And this one is very, very beautiful. So if you're a gourmand lover and you love to smell like a dessert, then you probably need this, because it smells like lemon cookie. The combination of the vanilla and this lemon, or if it's bergamot, I'm not sure, is really, really good and well done in this fragrance. It's not a fragrance that lasts 24 hours. It's not an extremely long lasting fragrance, but it lasts a good time. And I also carry this in my bag. You can tell this is a small bottle, and that I really enjoy. So if I go somewhere, I make sure I take it in my bag. I also have the hair perfume, so I like to put it on my hair. And I also enjoy putting this on my clothes. So I think this one is a really, really good autumn fragrance, especially going over into September. We're already in September, but you know what I mean. So this one is a really great one in case you love gourmand. Next one for me, a really good choice, is Very Musk by Mizensir. This one is not your average mask. So if you wanted to try a mask, but all the masks that you have are a little bit too woody, a little bit too ambery, a little bit too gourmandy, because a lot of masks are in combination with gourmand notes. Of course, musk is in almost every fragrance, or in a lot of fragrances, but heavy on the musk fragrances, let's say that. This one is a creation by Alberto Morillas, and then if you haven't already checked out my brand video and brand collaboration that I did with them, make sure you do so. They have an incredible brand, and he does have a real DNA in his perfumes. It's a musky, molecular kind of feel, and this one is so stunning. So when I first sprayed this reminds me of mint, but you know, the mint bonbons, or like the mint freshness that you feel when you like inhale it, but it actually has sage in it, so that's what it makes it a little bit more minty. But the dry down is absolutely beautiful. If you love molecular fragrance, then this one is one for you. It has a freshness to it, so that's what I really love about this fragrance. It's a musky but a fresh perfume, and it lasts really long. And like I said, it has a molecular kind of feel to it, so the beauty is really in the dry down, and once it's set, absolutely beautiful. So this was Very Musk by Mizensir. One on the list is Santal 33 by Labo, and this is actually on a similar vibe than this one. So if you like this, you probably enjoy this one, the Very Musk. And I told you the story about this before. I really enjoy this one, and I live in a place where not a lot of people wear this. I know if I would probably live in Soho, New York or Los Angeles, then I would probably be not the only one that wears this. But I love this fragrance. It's a very woody, not a warm perfume. It's on the fresher side in my opinion. Spicy, woody, and has this molecular feeling. This one reminds me of a cool girl, I don't know, supermodel kind of perfume. You know, the models that look effortless with just, I don't know, some leggings, some big sweatshirt and some sneakers and some big sunglasses, leaving the airport with a Birkin bag. That's the vibe it gives me. It's such a beautiful fragrance, and a lot of people don't know, but this is actually an amazing layering perfume. So I love to layer this with my kirke. It gives the kirke a little bit of a spiciness and also a little bit more of a freshness, and together as a autumn fragrance, absolutely stunning. But just by its own, I love this, and I think this is also a compliment getter. Whenever I wear this, I get compliments. It's really, really beautiful. And I would definitely get this again. I actually think it's a really nice perfume. So the next perfume on the list is this gorgeous Opulent Musk. So the next perfume on the list is this gorgeous Opulent Musk by Latafa. I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go into details why I love it so much. But I have gotten this in Dubai, and I think this is a really amazing Middle Eastern fragrance that you can wear in summer as well. I think a lot of people stay away from like woody and ambery and oudi scents or musky scents, just like these like Middle Eastern fragrances in summer, because they feel like it's heavy, but this one is not the case. But this one is an absolute incredible perfume in autumn, I think. I haven't gotten to wear it yet in autumn because obviously I got it new, but I just love this perfume, and I will wear this a lot, because for me Middle Eastern perfumes in winter, it just gives them a push, and it just gives them the push of, I don't know, it just smells so much more intense. And I have to spray this because this is so beautiful. And you know what is crazy? The atomizer is just an incredible quality. You know, when you look at the bottle, you can see like it already got away a little bit. I don't really mind about that, but this perfume was like 40 AAD, so it was like not even $10. Like, of course that's the price over there, but it's a lasting power which is incredibly long. So if you would look for a Middle Eastern fragrance that smells like Baccarat Rouge, then probably this would be a great go-to. It's not a dupe. It doesn't smell like Baccarat Rouge. I worded that wrong. It has similar vibes to it, a very sultry, and this one means a lot to me because I bought it the day before I got engaged, and so it immediately reminds me of that, and I'm really excited to wear this winter and autumn. So as you know me, and if you're new here on this channel, you probably don't know, but I love hair perfumes. This is my signature thing. I always wear hair perfumes. If I am obsessed with the perfume, I get the hair perfume if it has. Why do I feel like I need a hair perfume? Of course, I think it's a great marketing trick, but you have to not forget that hair perfumes have less concentration of alcohol, sometimes even none at all. So like for example, the Baccarat Rouge hair perfume from Maison Francis Courtejan, which is on my list, doesn't have a alcohol content, so it doesn't dry out your hair. When you spray normal perfume in your hair, it dries out your hair because of the alcohol. So if you're a person that sprays perfume in your hair, don't do that anymore. Just buy it if you can. If you can't, like, just don't try to do it too often. But I love hair perfumes, and one that I have new that I haven't showed you yet is Mancera's Rose Vanille Parfum pour les cheveux. So this is 120 ml, which is a very good size, and this is for the hair. And let me tell you, I have this on my hair. This one stays on, not moving at all. Rose Vanille is one of the best sellers of Mancera. Someone really wasn't happy that I said it wrong the next time, so I'm sorry, it's Mancera if I'm right. And this one is a very nice perfume. So if you like Rose Musk by Montale, if you love the rose oud combination with some sweetness, then you will love this. This one though has the really traditional, like this has a DNA of Mancera, which is a little bit more of a synthetic DNA, I feel like. So I know people that don't like this, but I think this is really beautiful, especially in the hair. It has, for me, this has a sensual touch to it, so I really like to pair this one in the autumn. I had this perfume as a perfume version, but I didn't wear it that much, not because I didn't like it, but I just feel like it's close to a lot of fragrances that I have, and I just prefer the hair perfume. So what I do is, for example, I would wear the Rose dArabie by Armani, and then I would wear this in my hair. Incredible combination, especially if you have longer hair, but also if you have shorter hair. But if you have your hair, like, leave your hair open like this and you wear a hair perfume, next level deliciousness in my opinion. Then the next hair perfume that I'm gonna show you is a Roja hair perfume, which is the Enigma. I have the Enigma perfume as well. All the Roja perfumes I have are actually gifted to me by Roja. I always put the disclaimer down below. Always, all the perfumes are linked below, but you can tell that I've used this. Oh my god, this smells so good in your hair. I also recommend, if you want a Roja perfume but you're not sure yet to spend the money, then get the hair perfume because it's cheaper and it smells exactly the same. But this one is absolutely stunning. So this one smells exactly like the Enigma hair perfume, Enigma perfume. But what I love about it is because of course it's a hair perfume, it's less alcohol in it, so it's just so beautiful. I have to spray it on. I mix it, but yeah, whatever. But you can tell that I've used it. This one is pure luxury, okay? So if you walk past someone and you smell like this in your hair, oh my god, like it smells so luxurious, incredible. So you need to get this if you love luxury stuff. So the next fragrance I don't have. For those who are new here, I don't like to have a huge collection. I always buy samples, I wear them, I try them over the years. I purchase perfume that I love and I didn't purchase them again, not because I don't like them. I tell you why. I already have a lot of fragrances at the moment and I'm really grateful that I've got scent fragrances as well, but it just like I forget the fragrances I have. Like yesterday I was using Santal 33 and I was like completely forgot I have this fragrance, because I have a few, like I have a lot of fragrances now, and that's what I don't like. I don't like to have too many fragrances because I feel like I cannot enjoy my fragrances. It's the same with fashion. I have outfits or dresses that I find sometimes in my closet and I'm like, they removed the tag. Ridiculous. So I don't want to buy too many perfumes. Regardless of that, nevertheless, I still want to mention the great perfumes and recommend you perfumes. Just because I don't have it at the moment doesn't mean I wouldn't purchase it or I wouldn't want it. It just, I have to be reasonable, okay? There's no point having 200 perfumes. When I will be able to wear them all? Okay, anyways. So, next perfume on the list that I will put an image in here is the Bois Doré by Van Cleef Arpels, and this one, and the Bois d'Amande, I think it's called Bois d'Amande, is an absolutely beautiful fragrance for autumn and winter. Such a stunning fragrance, and it is a very beautiful fragrance, especially for the colder weather. I waited all year to get this perfume. I'm probably gonna get it for just to have it in my collection, because I really believe that this is one of the best perfumes. Though both two, but at the moment I always switch, but both at the moment I prefer Bois Doré. I went to this store the other day again and smelled it again, and it's so beautiful. A very beautiful woody scent for fall. Absolutely incredible perfume. And like I said before, go check out Van Cleef & Arpels because they do amazing perfumes. So the next one is Piazza alla Scala by Trussardi, also one of the La Vie de Milano line. It's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. If you love leather fragrances that have an incense touch, then you need to get this one. I was very close between this one and this one. I decided to go with this one because it smells like something that I've never had, so I didn't want to get a perfume that I have a few like this before, if that makes sense. It's so beautiful. It's like a leathery but still has a softness to it and a sophistication. I think the whole line is absolutely beautiful. The DNA is absolutely incredible of this line, so I will have to check out the perfumes when I am in Italy because so beautiful. But yeah, if you're looking for a leathery scent and you're looking for something a little bit more incensey and something that's a bit more different, then you can have my word. The La Piazza alla Scala, oh my god, I'm not gonna butcher this. Put it in here with the picture. You need to get this, and the price is really good for 100 ml. It's like I think around 180. Yes, it's 100 ml, and the quality is amazing. I've got a few people told me that they're really happy that I talked about this brand because it is not very known, but it's a really good quality, and for the price you get a good amount. Then the next one is Italica from Xerjoff, which has been very well spoken on the internet. It's a almond croissant kind of perfume. So I've tried this the first try. I was like, it's very beautiful, but I'm not an almond croissant person. Like, I'd rather go with a butter croissant, but it has nothing to do with perfume. But would I want to smell like it? At first I was like, no. But then when I smelled it on my skin for a few times, I was like, this could actually be a really good perfume. And especially if you're a gourmand lover and you're looking for something that smells a little bit more like a dessert and you love something with almonds, what are you waiting for? You need this perfume. It's beautiful. Then the next one on the list is Fève Délicieuse by Dior, and for me, Fève Délicieuse stays one of the best of the Privé line. I love this one. I think it's really gorgeous. It has the similar feel to it, like Italica for me, with a little bit more of a powdery touch to it, and it lasts really long. I had a decant for a really long time. I don't have a full bottle anymore, and unfortunately, I don't know why, but Dior doesn't ship their private line to Switzerland, so you will have to go to either Geneva or Zurich, and it's not the closest, so I'm not there all the time, so I will have to check when I go there, but I will definitely vlog this. But yeah, this is a really amazing scent as well. If you're looking for something perfect for the cooler weather, something that's a little bit more sophisticated, then absolutely beautiful perfume. And this is my selection for fall and autumn winter scents. Like I said, all of these fragrances are beautiful. They will make you feel and smell luxurious and just amazing, and I'm really excited for you to get one of these. If you purchase anything, make sure you hit my description box below, because I always put the links in there. Also, if you get one and you love it, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, like I've mentioned, because I try to respond to a lot of questions on DMs. It's much easier than on YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.